Hello BookTube, hello book friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel and another Poetry Thursday video on war poetry. Last week was the last of the videos I had planned on First World War poets, and this week I thought we would look at the start of some Second World War poets. As before, this is mostly poets who were non-combatants, so they weren't necessarily frontline soldiers. They were perhaps working behind the lines. A lot of them are women. They might be serving in the case of the Second World War as Wrens or RAF or any number of military roles, but they weren't frontline combatants. And two that I want to pick on this week. The first is Joyce Barton, who was as an orphan of the First World War, so she lost both her parents in the First World War, and became a teacher and was a teacher at the outbreak of the Second World War, teaching in Ipswich in 1939, and can recall German bombers coming over to bomb UK cities, and she remained a teacher throughout the war, often teaching classes much bigger than she would normally because of evacuees and generally class sizes being bigger because there were fewer teachers. The second poet is, by virtue of her father, perhaps a little bit more famous. This is Sarah Churchill, who is the daughter of Sir Winston Churchill. Sarah was a dancer and actress prior to the start of the Second World War, very often appearing in theatre across the country, and at the outbreak of the Second World War, she joined the Women's Royal Air Force as an aircraft woman, and served from 1941 until 1945, and at the end of the war she returned to the theatre. So the first poem by Joyce Barton is entitled Epitaph on a Soldier. In some far field my true love lies, his flooded heart blood growing cold, the mask of death is on his eyes, his life this day for freedom sold. Nor will his loss remembered be when others desecrate the truth in later years, except by me, for with his passing went my youth. And then poem by Sarah Churchill entitled RAF. We will remember, we promise you, whatever life may bring, when river mists creep up and chill, and birds who love the summer wing their way to kinder skies, fearing the wild December. We will remember you, we promise you. We will remember you, we promise you, if ever life should bring such measures to our dearest dream, and once again there should be spring, and we would live to know a kindlier December. We will remember, we promise you. We will remember, we promise you, whatever may unfold, be there but bitterness to reap, still in despair we'll never lightly hold that which you loved and gave without a thought. How could we cheapen what was so dearly bought? In spring, in summer, and in December, we will remember, we will remember. And then a second poem by Sarah Churchill entitled The Bombers. Whenever I see them ride on high, gleaming and proud in the morning sky, or lying awake in bed at night, I hear them pass on their outward flight. I feel the mass of metal and guns, delicate instruments, dead-weight tons, awkward, slow bomb racks full, straining away from the downward pull, straining away from home and base, and I try to see the pilot's face. I imagine a boy who's just left school, on whose quick learnt skill and courage cool depend the lives of the men in his crew and success of the job they have to do. And something happens to me inside that is deeper than grief, greater than pride. And though there is nothing I can say, I always look up as they go their way, and care and pray for every one, and steel my heart to say, Thy will be done. Thank you for watching. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.